So you're thinking about moving to the countryside, and maybe you're like me that I moved from the big city back in California, grew up in LA and Orange County as well. And now I'm here in Waco, Texas, selling homes, living in the country. And we're actually showing a home here, as you can see in the back, to people that are moving out to the country. And so I just want to take this opportunity to talk to you people that are thinking about moving to the countryside away from the big city, because it's way different. And I just want to go over like things like utilities, things that you're going to need here in the countryside. So let me go over 6 things that you're going to need in the countryside, and things that you're going to need to know as well, because living in the countryside, it's not all fun and games. It looks beautiful, but you need to know what you're getting yourself into. So number 1, your water source. Maybe you're going to have your local water company providing that for you, or maybe you're going to have to dig for a well to get that water source into your home. Either way, making sure when you're buying a home, making sure what kind of water supply you're going to get, because you don't want to buy a home and not know that maybe there's no water coming into that home from your local water source, and you're going to have to pitch in another 10, 20,000 to dig a hole in the ground to get your water source. So make sure what water source you're going to get when purchasing that home. Number 2, your septic system. 9 out of 10 times, you're probably gonna have a septic system at your home in the country, and you gotta be careful with your septic system. Make sure about every 3 to 5 years you pump away the waste, or you're gonna maybe have to change it every 10, 15 years. It gets really bad in there. So try avoiding flushing non-biodegradable items such as the toilet paper, wipes. So make sure your kids, you don't accidentally, people that you invite, don't throw things down the toilet, because it can be a pain trying to always get that waste out, getting plumbers at your home. So that's the number 1 rule when you have a septic system: no flushing things down the toilet. Number 3, internet and calling service. So nowadays everybody usually has a cell phone, unless maybe you're working from home, you need a landline, but most of the time you just need a cell phone service. But the internet, it's a big deal. You know, you're connecting the TV nowadays, the tablet, everything, the phone, the computers. So a lot of times you're gonna have a lot of trouble finding internet services in the country. You can use satellite internet. There's some services, not a lot, but at our home we have AT&T that connects to the modem to a cellular tower. So that's how we get internet to our home. And we really don't use, a lot of people don't really use the old school landlines, because there's really bad services in the country for landlines, the DSL modems. But if you use more like a cellular tower or a satellite internet, that would be the best ideal living in the country. Number 4, we have electricity. If you guys thinking about always having electricity at your home, 9 out of 10 times you will, but that one time when it gets windy, or right here in Texas, we've gotten even hail, snow, the power might go off. Thank God it hasn't gone off yet, but you always have to have backup. I would suggest buying a generator. So making sure you have a kerosene lamp heater to warm up your home. And we have a lot of things, just extras in the house, because you never know that one time you're gonna need it. It's better to need it and have it than not have it and need it. So just things like that. So when your electricity does go out, you're prepared, having like lamps, flashlights, even extra battery chargers. We have extra battery chargers as well for our cell phones, because in the country, you're gonna be one of the last people to get electricity back. And they don't take too long nowadays, but if it's a big outage, it might take maybe half a day or longer. So just having those things in your home, being prepared, is gonna save you a lot of headaches living in the country. Number 5, having a propane tank. 10 out of 10 times, you're gonna have propane tanks in the country. So making sure your fuel levels are always high, or making sure you're scheduling the refills in advance. And also what we do is that we have electrical stoves, so just in case we do run out, we still have something to rely on as a backup, like I said. So always scheduling your refills in advance will always help you have And last one, number 6, trash and recycling. We try to recycle is not like a mandatory thing in the country, so a lot of things go to the trash landfill. A lot of times you may not have a facility near you. You may have to take your own trash. There's a lot of services that will provide that for you as well. And if you're also cutting down trees, there's sometimes bird bans. Right now we're at a bird ban here in Waco, so you're gonna have to pile up those trees, those leaves, until you can burn them away. But you will still have trash pickup services. There's different services. You just gotta find the one that fits your budget and that they're very consistent as well. So those are 6 things that when you're moving to the country, we don't really think about. But if you are moving to the country, think about those things. Pretty much in the city, they're giving. There's usually services already prepared for you, what you're going to use. But in the country, there's different options that you can use for services, for your utilities. And just remembering that, think about before you move, even have services prepared in advance. That way, when you do move to the countryside, you have your utilities, your services up and running. So remember to like, subscribe, and share this podcast, this video with your friends and family. If you're moving to Waco, call us at 254-723-2682. We're the Coronado Realty Group here in Waco, Texas, here to help you. We sell all over Waco, Texas and surrounding areas, and we specialize in ranches and land as well. So just give us a call, send us a message, and we would love to help you.